People struggling with addiction issues waiting to get help, even though there are many available treatment beds throughout Utah.
Yeah, it's a trend that's hung over the industry for years. And in tonight's Addicted Utah report, Jim Spiewak shows us the problem is getting qualified clinicians.
And I started smoking the heroin. And the second I switched to heroin, it was over.
2 months after her first injection of heroin, Amy Daschel was homeless.
It was me in that environment with my emotional trauma.
For 2 years, Amy knew two things. She wanted to get sober, and to do that, she needed help.
How long had it been when you first started asking for help to get clean before you got in a treatment bed?
A year. It was a year.
Amy is like many other Utahns trying to get clean who reach out for help and get this same answer.
Nobody wants to say, we can help you, but we can't help you, right? So they just kept telling me to call back.
The want is there.
You're already at the lowest point of your life to begin with, and you're actually trying to make a change, right?
The treatment beds are available, but
we have such an extreme need for clinical providers here in Utah.
Which is exactly the reason why right now, First Step House Recovery Center has had 36 beds sit empty for the last year.
To what extent we'll be able to offer service, I can't say. We don't know if we're going to have all of the people that we need to run, this program at full force.
Jared Ferguson is the clinical director at First Step House. He started noticing difficulty hiring qualified clinicians about 3 years ago.
The truth of the matter is there's not a lot of incentive for people to come into the field.
The number of graduates colleges are turning out is lower than what's needed. Ferguson says Utah has 290 credentialed experts for every 100,000 people versus the national average of 312 for every 100,000 people.
We get asked by community partners, stakeholders, political figures, why we don't have people in those beds, and the short end of it is that we don't have helpers to help those in need.
The expansion of treatment services has spread the workforce thin, and expanded Medicaid has allowed more people without insurance to get help.
Over the last 10 years or so, we've seen stigma reduce and people feeling more comfortable saying, hey, you know what, I have a problem.
Adam Cohen is the CEO of Odyssey House, another treatment center. He says getting a graduate degree in the field is expensive.
Weiler.
But funding was recently approved last legislative session, offering student loan forgiveness, an increased number of Master of Social Work spots at the University of Utah.
So that is going to have a tremendous impact on people entering the workforce, and that's fantastic.
That's if the students come, which is something Amy hopes happens for those wanting, yet still waiting.
You would do anything to find your next fix. You would walk 10 miles in the snow. You would wait 4 hours for your dealer. Nothing got in your way for your next fix. That is how you need to fight for your life back.
Reporting in Salt Lake City, Jim Spiewak, 2 News.
Well, salaries for graduate degree social workers are on the rise, but experts say that's another reason it's been tough to get enough people into that field. If you'd like more information on this story, go to KUTV.com, find the Addicted Utah page. Under the News tab, we have the information there for you.